recording option. Yeah, fine. So I will be sharing the screen now.
Okay, Doc, you can try.
I hope that it's visible, right?
Yes, it is visible, sir. Kindly sharing full screen now. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, I will stop. Yeah. So greetings from India. So my topic is interdisciplinary research, some practical, methodological, and philosophical reflections. I won't take much of your time because it's already late. So let's start the discussion soon. First of all, let me start with the philosophy of underlining the concept of interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary research approaches. We are not students of some subject matters, but students of problems, and problems may cut right across the borders of any subject matters or discipline. Thinking means connecting things and stops if they cannot be connected. These are some of the philosophical concepts of interdisciplinary research approaches. We all know this is a concept of RELU program, which is applicable in the UK, that the Rural Economy and Land Use Program aim to advance understanding of the challenges caused by this change today and in future. RELU is committed to pursue interdisciplinary working across natural and social sciences. So the main advances is that it moves away from the simplistic assumptions about technology push or society push, a commitment to engaging stakeholders throughout the research process. So the RELU program enabled researchers to work together to investigate the social, economic, environmental, and technological challenges. So I would like to add an extra point that technology is something that would blend all the disciplines or all the areas into like a common platform. It's a bridging. So with the help of technology, now we are connected. So likewise, in the coming years, everything is going to be changed and we need to uplift or update ourselves and enhance this kind of interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary approaches. So this already have explained. I'm not going much into it. So let's see what's a discipline. A distinctive subject matter, a distinctive methodology. These are my questions, and an area of expertise that needs specialized training in order to become a practitioner, a professional association which manage the profession to which most practitioners belong. It's a mission. Finally, I would like to label it like a mission with underlying vision, like where we need to achieve all the objectives. So what is interdisciplinary? Interdisciplinary differs from disciplinarity and multidisciplinary in the emphasis it places on interaction and joint working, which brings the knowledge claims and conventions of different disciplines into dialogues. So these are some of the benefits. Many scientists hold the deficit mode of turning science into policy. So I have a suggestion. Some subjects like political sciences, there is no all the political science from different locality, different country, and the management studies also. It's having their own underlying principles, the law, everything. But technology will be common, the entire globe, and the concept of medical science will be common, but the practicing license will be differing. So all these things have to be considered while doing an interdisciplinary research approach on a global ground. And it's having wide and huge opportunity in the coming years. And these are some of the practical challenges that writing journal articles together, there will be some conflicts or some mismatch in ideas, and the research assessment exercise will be a hurdle because sometimes it will take more time to examine the exact area, because as it is a union of different things, there will be intersection to get the common point of interest, and department appointment panel needs to show great flexibility, recognize the interdisciplinary agenda because it will be varying. So control eclecticism, this is an approach, and these are some of the abstracts which I had taken from various papers that control eclecticism as opposed to a kitchen sink kind of eclecticism that rides roughhood over the limits of theoretical concept and commensurability, and these are some of the ideas. I'm not reading all these concepts. So this is one of the concepts which need to be evaluated during an inter or multidisciplinary approach. Ontology, then epistemology, that might have its own quarrels about the meaning, significance, importance. Research findings are fundamentally quarrels of ontology and epistemology. These are some of the challenges which we are going to face in such kind of approaches, because it's something involving different people. These are the changing boundaries, the challenges of interdisciplinary research. So definitions of interdisciplinary research, we are having different like approaches like this, where I'm telling that like we are having discipline A, B, some of them are transdisciplinary, some of them are interdisciplinary, some of them are multidisciplinary. This diagrams replicates the significance of all the three concepts. Academically oriented identification research, often longer-term collaborations. Discipline-focused help disciplines to evolve. Problem-focused research, shorter-term collaborations are there. These are the different types of interdisciplinary research. So it could be any of these. It can be interdisciplinary, it can be transdisciplinary, it can be multidisciplinary. So seeing this, these are the like level of integration required. And you can see contribution of practical problem, contribution of different of disciplines, then level of integration, problem interdisciplinary research, multidisciplinary research also. So the high will be interdisciplinary research. Then motivations for interdisciplinary research, policy issues, example, transport environment. In some of when we are taking any social issues, a combination, for example, we are planning for a better eco-friendly transportation, focusing the sustainability in the coming years, the involvement of civil structural engineers, environmental scientists, then like the local political ideology, everything should be incorporated, and there will be some like final judgment or final results will be depending on all these individuals. So these are some of the motivation research, user driven, not necessarily commercial and heavily applied. Single discipline research had encountered a bottleneck. More than one discipline need to take to make a break. So factors that discourage interdisciplinary research were career structures, because there won't be any stipulated ideology or times frame or constraints to do such thing. Then lowest teams of interdisciplinary research by monodisciplinary colleagues. Finally, discrimination by referees, because for example, I will be telling that my contribution will be more as a scientist, as a technological person. The other may be telling the database, the practical knowledge as a medico is more, and some will be saying as an environmental scientist, they are doing a more prominent role. So that ego clashes will be there, that individuality, that discrimination of reference, all these things are some of the factors that discourage that interdisciplinary research. But if we are avoiding all these things, and if we are able to bring all this ideology together into one single umbrella, we can see wonders. That's the most beautiful thing underlying this interdisciplinary research. So what are the skills needs for individual researchers? Understanding the languages, research methods and cultures of different discipline. As I had mentioned, it will be varying. Then high tolerance of ambiguity, personality more important than discipline base. Willingness to learn from other disciplines. We always have the attitude to learn. Then only we can give some inputs. Finally, the skills for research managers, respect for other discipline. Yeah, mutual respect is required. Good interpersonal and team building skills, proactive in engaging with other partners, not too ambitious in their own fields. As I have mentioned, like we are focusing on a group, like a common objective. It's not individual. So finally, I'm stopping my presentation. So thank you all the organizers of this great forum and this great, organization to conduct such good, active, creative, ideological programs. And I wish to be a part of this, and I consider it as a good opportunity. So I convey my best regards to all the organizers, all the participants. So thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Finally, thank you. And if you are having any queries, you can raise based upon my knowledge and expertise. I will try my level best to answer your queries. Thank you. Over to you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Doctor. Rixnan.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay,
you.
so please accept the certificate of recognition that IOR is offering to you. This certificate is proudly presented to Dr. G. Harikrishnan in honor of his invaluable contribution as speaker during the third Asia Pacific Conference on Multidisciplinary Research, which is held on July 20 to 21, 2024 at Mukay Suites, Maldives, given this 21st day of July 2024 at Mukay Suites, Maldives. Signed, Dr. Marites Timana Olea, the President of International Organization of Educators and Researchers Incorporated Philippines, and Dr. Gola Sanawati, the Vice President of IUER Indonesia.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the resource speakers for today. So we'll proceed to the next. Okay. Dr. Chess, is Dr. Bino Thomas around?
Not yet, Ma'am Mabel.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Rixnan.
Thank you to all the resource speakers for our day 2 of the third Asia Pacific Conference on Multidisciplinary